Sit up tall. And then sit in a way that is comfortable for you, eyes open or closed. And dial your energy in to your body in this moment. Maybe that means you want to move a little, or you want to be totally still. Connect with your breath in your body in this moment. What is it you feel? What is it you notice? Make this your every class practice of very much honing your energy so you don't waste kind of your energy going all over the place. I want you to feel the cadence of your breath right now. So as your inhale comes, just notice it. What is the beginning of it, middle of it, end of it like? As it becomes an exhale, same deal. What is the beginning of it, middle of it, the end of it like? Breathe in a way where you can feel your inhales turning into exhales and your exhales turning into inhales. Our intent for today's practice is to work with the quality of water. Water is fluid and flowing, much like that of your breath. I'd like you to imagine a water that is pleasant for you, that you enjoy being around. It could be the shower water, the bath water, the ocean. When you touch the water, when you look at it, what is the quality that it holds? What does that feel like? For your practice today, can you make your breath wave-like in quality? And then can that extend to your movements? Can your movements have a quality of ever flowing, not getting stuck anywhere? Moving into box breathing with a wave-like quality. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale for a count of 6. Hold for a count of 6. Exhale through your nose for a count of 6. Hold empty for a count of 6. Continue at your rhythm. If 6 doesn't resonate for you, maybe you do a different number. Feel for each part of your breath, the beginning, the middle, the end, and the transitions in between. Take one more round of breath. When you exhale, slowly open your eyes so you know you're done. And fluidly switch the cross of your legs so your other leg is in front or on top. And start to roll your shoulders, taking them up, back, and down several times. Switch the direction, taking your shoulders up, forward, and down several times. If your shoulders feel grippy or tight, what can you do? How can you change the movement, make it more fluid? Make the movement bigger. And then slowly release and start to take your head in some movements to the side, center, and to the other side. Imagine the top of your head lifting up as you move through the center. Take your ear towards one shoulder. And pause there with your ear as close to your shoulder as it'll go. Really ask your head to go way to the side. Bring your bottom hand up and over and place it on the top of your head. Gently pull the head down as you push the head up at the same time. Your time to open the mouth and yawn a few times. And release, return to the center and switch sides. Take your other ear to your shoulder, hand up and over. Press your head up into your hand. Carefully release. Seated side bend with one leg straight. I'm going to do the same side as you. I'm not mirroring you. Bring left leg out, bring your right foot in towards your core. Open the legs wide apart. Then turn your torso a little and lean to the left for neck release. Left hand down on the inside of your foot. Right arm reaching out to the right. Then can you focus in on the quality of the fluidity of your breath? Lean the back of your head back a little bit. Now bring your right arm over your head, forearm overhead. You lean to the side, wrap your shoulder blade. Your elbow can be bent or straight, but move your armpit towards your face. Yes, Susan, good. Inhale smoothly into your right armpit. Exhale, relax the neck. Feel for the smoothness at each side of your breath. Return right arm to neck release and come on up. Take your left leg to the center, facing forward. Bend the right knee towards ceiling, and twist to the right side. Hook your left elbow in front of your right knee. Right arm behind the back. Return to the center and switch sides. Bring right leg out to the right and left foot in. From your pelvis up, lean to your right, right hand down, left arm in neck release to start. Use the fluidness of your breath to unstick any tight or grippy areas. Any places that feel like stones in the creek bed or bridges or dams. It's like, can you move your breath around and through them? Now take left arm over your head. Wrap the shoulder and shoulder blade reaching through the whole left side. Lift the collarbones up. Bring left arm gently into neck release. Reaching down, come on up. Bring right leg to the center smoothly. Left knee points up, foot down, twist to your left side. Lift your belly button up across your thigh. Release, return to the center, unwind your legs, and lay down on your back with both your block and your roll next to you. Elbow to knee. Laying down, lift your feet up, have your feet just below knee level, spread the toes. Interlace your fingers behind your head and your neck, gently point the elbows up. Exhale to prepare. Inhale, curl up with head and shoulders. Hold the breath, tuck the pelvis. Exhale, elbows left, straighten the right leg, spread the toes out, then pull the belly down. Inhale, come back to the center. Hold the breath, press the back down, tuck tailbone. Exhale, elbows towards the right knee, extend the left leg, try to reach up through both elbows, very nice, pull belly down. Inhale, center. Hold the breath, press back down, tuck tailbone. Exhale, elbows left, straighten right leg, relax the head and the hands, pull belly down. Inhale, center. Hold the breath, tuck tailbone. Exhale, go to your right, left leg straight, spread toes, you got this, pull belly down. Inhale, center, do 2 more rounds at your rhythm. When you finish, release your head down and release your arms out to your sides. Rock and roll your knees side to side to release any extra tension you just put in your back. Okay, with your block near you, press your feet firmly into the ground. Lift your hips up for bridge pose. Have your pelvis be the highest part of your pose, head stays level, gazing upward. Place your block under your sacrum. Go either the medium or the high height. You should feel supported. And allow your hips to lift as you tuck the tailbone up. Wrist stretches, stage 1. Bring left arm up, flex the wrist, and grab a hold of the pinky, pull it back. Inhale. Exhale, draw your pinky back, reach your thumb out away from the pinky. Release. Hold your 4th finger, pull it back. Inhale. Exhale, draw 4th finger back, stretching your shoulders down away from your ears. Release. Hold on to your middle finger, pull it back. Inhale. Exhale, draw the middle finger back, spread out your whole hand. Release, grab your pointer finger, pull it back, take a big pause and a big inhale. Really pull, keep. Exhale, pull back. Good, every time, really pull. Release, hold your thumb, pull it out to the side and then back, inhaling. Exhale, draw the thumb back. Move through your second hand on your own, 1 breath per finger. Once you finish, release your arms. Pressing into your right foot, bring your left knee up and straighten the left leg out. Reaching your foot towards your face, any amount. Press your shoulders and your upper back into the floor. Feel the fluidity of your breathing. From here, 2 options. Coming into either half Virasana, or if that's challenging, point the left toes and lower your straight left leg towards the floor without collapsing your heel on the floor. So chances are your foot will still be lifted, but your foot going below the line of your hips So you get a hip flexor stretch. Yeah, very nice. Deep breathing into your belly. And bend left knee, push your left foot down. Bring right knee in towards chest and straighten the right leg up. Kick your foot in towards your face. You feel that as you tune into the water, the quality of water, everything kind of internally can feel a little bit smoother. Pointing your toes, lower your leg towards the floor. Take your foot down so it's lower than the line of your hip. Or come into Hasvirasana if you'd rather. Don't let your foot or your hip collapse outward. Keep reaching through your foot. You bend your knees, set your foot down flat, lift off your block, inhale. Exhale, tucking your tailbone, come slowly down. Grab a hold of your roll for twisting abs with a roll. Bring your legs straight up in the air, squeeze the roll with your thighs. Interlace your fingers behind your head another time, elbows up. You got this. Exhale to prepare. Inhale, curl up. Hold the breath, press your back down, squeeze the roll. Exhale, tuck tailbone, send elbows towards your left knee, pulling belly down towards the floor. Inhale, come back to the center. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll. Exhale, tuck tailbone, send elbows towards your right knee, both armpits and elbows up, pull belly down. Inhale to the center. Hold the breath, press back down, squeeze roll. Exhale, tuck tailbone, elbows towards left knee, armpits up, pull belly down. Inhale, come back to the center. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll. Exhale, tuck tailbone, send elbows towards right knee and foot, elbows and ribs up, come on, pull belly down. Inhale, center, do 2 more rounds on your own. When you finish, release down, let your head down and your feet down. Twisted root spinal twist. Take your left leg over your right one, cross your thighs, and point your toes down towards the floor. With your legs in this position, bring your knees over to your right side. Your left arm can reach to the left, or alternatively, you can have palm down up by your ear. Turn your chest a little bit towards the ceiling, feeling for the openness through the left side ribs. Now, unwind the legs here, then come back to the center. Switch sides. Take right leg over the left one, move your butt a little bit over to the right. Take your knees all the way over to the left side. Right arm can go right or up by your ear, palm down. Open the right side of your chest towards the floor. Now, unwind the legs. You're already on your side. Roll completely to that side into fetal position. Then push up to seated with your neck relaxed. Once Once you're all the way up, meet me in all fours, hands and knees position. If you would like a blanket for your knees, grab one. Hands under your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Spread your fingers, inhale, cat's breath, lift your head and your butt, look up. Exhale, tuck the chin, round the spine, shoulders way up by your ears. Inhale, stick the butt out, lift your head and your butt, look up. Exhale, round, tuck the chin in, look underneath the belly button, try to hollow the back out. Do that 3 times more. After your 3rd time, sit down on a block between your heels in Virasana. Have the feet wider than your butt. Sit your butt directly down and take your arms out to the sides like wings for just a couple little rotation moves first. Now I'm going to look forward, so ideally you can keep your head pointing forward while you watch. Inhale, flip the palms to face up. Exhale, lift the shoulders up and forward and roll the palms so they face back, and then eventually up with the thumbs behind you. Inhale, roll the palms to face up, chest opening, even thumbs a little back. Exhale, lift shoulders up by ears, roll the hands forward and under, reach out through the fingers. Do this twice more. This is kite hawk. And release the arms just for a moment. I'm going to turn to give you a better view. You can stay as you are. You may want to use your strap for this. Arms to the sides. If you're going to use your strap, put it in your left hand. Now flip your right palm all the way back, your left palm all the way up. Then bend both elbows, moving towards archer pose. If you're using a strap, you can drop it down to your other hand. If you can get your fingers, you can get your fingers, but there's no need to struggle or stress out to do that. Chin up gently, armpit up, shoulder forward and up. Carefully release. Take arms back out to the sides. Flip your left palm so your thumb moves back, right palm so your palm moves up. Then bend both elbows and catch your fingers for a strap. Keep your spine long in the center, chin up, chest up, breathe. Release. Undo your arms, sit up off your block, and watch me for a quick demo. If you know it, you can join, but you might as well watch the demo. This is Dolphin Prelude. I take my knees wide and my big toes close. My elbows are down. Now the whole point of this is to stretch my armpit. So I'm gonna move my elbows as far forward as they'll reasonably go. Then I put my forehead on the floor. My hands are up, they're not on my head or on the floor, they're covered. Go ahead and join me here when you're ready. Check how high your hips are. While your armpits may not be all the way on the ground, that's the direction you're moving them in. Press your elbows into the floor. Hands down, place them next to your head, push up. Okay, and set up for a full dolphin. You may want to take off any long sleeves. You may want to use a block between your hands. I will do that myself. Have your elbows so they're under your inner shoulders. Relax your head and your neck. Inhale. Exhale, tuck toes and straighten your legs. Press your elbows down and in, sending your hips up and back. Breathe into your body. Release, knees down. Roll up into a seated position and come up to standing for suns. Move with a sense of fluidity. And fluidity also doesn't rush. So even though you're moving in a very fluid way, there's nothing to kind of hurry to accomplish. Thanks, patting where your knees will go. Put your hair up if you want. I'm doing that right now. I know you can't see it. And place your hands together in front of your chest for some slow, smooth suns. Inhale, arms forward and up, reach up. Exhale, bend the knees, forward fold, letting your body hang towards the floor. Lunge, left foot back. Place your knee down and then just stick with your hands down for a few moments. It's okay if you want to go up, you can go up. I won't stop you. With the hands down, can you feel kind of the softness and the flowiness of your hips towards the floor? And then maybe you want to lift the hands, maybe not. Whatever you're doing, feeling free doing it in a fluid way. So even if I teach something different than you do, it's like it's not actually that big a deal. Exhale, hands down. Step your leg back, not out to the side, but straight back, plank pose. Knees down, hips coming forward, lower to your belly, shoulders away from the floor. Tuck the tailbone. Let's do this little move. Tuck one set of toes under, lift your knees, and try to wiggle the heel back. Put the top of that foot down. Tuck your other toes, lift the knee, try to wiggle the leg back, and put your other foot down. Pressing your pelvis into the floor, inhale into cobra or low cobra. Bend the elbows back towards your ribs and pull your spine upward. Exhale, lay down, make your hands into a pillow and rest your forehead on your knee. Inhale, expand your back. Exhale, relax against the floor. Hands under the shoulders, downward dog, however you want to get there. Lunge, left foot forward, right knee down. Just stick with the hands down for a moment, feeling into the fluidity of your hip resting towards the earth. Hello, mini can go. Take your hands up if you want. Arms can go up or not. Taking your time to connect with the quality of your movements. Exhale, hands down, keeping your hands on the mat. Tuck the chin, tuck your back toes, and lift your back knee. And step into a forward fold at the front of your mat. Inhale, stand all the way up. Reach your arms up over your head. Exhale, hands to your heart. You go again. Inhale, arms up, reach up. Exhale, forward bending, tuck your chin in as you fold. Bring the weight to your left leg. Take your right leg back behind you. Right knee down. And take an extra moment before you lift the hands. If you want to, maybe arms up, maybe not. Lifting up through your chest. Exhale, beautiful. Hands down, plank pose. Step back. Set your knees down. Take the weight forward over your wrists. Hips are low. Lower slowly to your belly. Do this little foot move again. Tuck one toes, lift the knee, shimmy the leg back, put your foot down. Tuck your other toes, lift the knee, shimmy the leg back, and put the foot down. Inhale, cobra or low cobra. Lift the chin if you want, not by straining, but by the fluid nature of when it feels right to lift the head. Exhale, lay down, hands become a pillow, take a full breath. Downward facing dog, go up and back. Lunge, right foot forward, left knee down, taking a moment to let the hips sink. So put your hands down and walk your foot more forward, your front foot, you have that one. And then really let your left hip come towards the floor. Trying to stay that low, that's when it's time to rise up. Go ahead, you can rise if you want, my friends. Did you feel how your hips just lifted? Can you let them come down a little? Yeah, I'll take it. Hands down, good work. Relax the head, tuck back toes. Step your foot up slowly. Inhale, stand all the way up, reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart. I'd like you to do one more slow round, so that's just 2 lunges on your time. You can watch me and follow me visually, or you can go at your pace, it's all good. Whatever feels like it might need to flow up or through you, can you let it flow? It's like emotions for me, when I let them be, when I let them exist, emotions have the quality of water. It's like the feeling of tears kind of coming up behind your eyeballs. Not a morally good or bad thing. But when those tears are allowed to flow, and I'm not trying to get anyone to cry, you certainly don't have to. But when we can let emotions flow, they don't have to live in kind of a stuck or a stagnant way within us. And feel into and create a little more freedom in your body. So all the way up, place hands on belly or heart, and just simply take a pause. And open your eyes. One wall pose, chest opener on the wall. I'm gonna do it on my door over here. Step into a warrior 1 position with your left leg forward, closer to the wall, your right leg back behind you. Bring your left arm back, hand is on the wall. And if you feel your shoulder kind of cup forward really far, I want you to move further from the wall. Pressing your hand and your fingers into the wall. Draw left shoulder away from your ear and place your right hand right under your left collarbone. Let your hips lower, lift through your chest. Take your hands slowly down the wall, straighten the left leg, fluidly pivot and pivot again. Resetting your feet, come into warrior 1 on this side. Bring your right arm back along your wall. Left hand on your right chest. When we breathe into these areas where we hold habitually, I don't know what yours are, but a lot of people it's chest, it's throat, it's collarbones. Breathe into them with awareness. You can create the opportunity to let things flow. Release your arm down, straighten the knee and pivot so all 10 of your toes face away from your wall. Hands on your hips, heels, toes, heels, toes. Good job. Move your feet. Back over to your mat for B series with 3 pose vignettes. Okay, we're good on time. Standing at the top of your mat, sit back into chair, reach your arms forward and up. Bring your butt back, inhale. Exhale, forward bend, releasing your hands on or towards the floor. Half lift, inhale. Lift until you can straighten your spine. Knees can be bent or straight. Exhale, step your feet back to plank. And this time, try lowering just halfway. See if you can move right into up dog. If not, you can do cobra. Up doggers, tops of feet on the floor, lift the thighs up. Exhale, down dog, hips up and back. Reverse warrior, left foot forward. Meet me in a warrior 2 position. So, key, if you can look at what my hips are doing, maybe even turn your body to face me. Work with what hips are doing here. So when you hear bend the knee, it's actually kind of a whole, it comes from your hips, okay, not just your knee. Everyone, yes, stay turned towards me, I think, Key, if you can. Just stay turned towards me the whole rest of this side. Take right arm down the right leg, left arm over the head. So look at my legs and try to match your legs and especially your hips to mine. You can turn your mat if you want. If your feet are slipping, just turn your mat, no problem. Thanks, Susan. Back of head a little bit back. Beautiful. Breathe into left armpit. Everyone inhale. Exhale, take left arm over the left leg. Come on up. And straighten the left knee for triangle pose. Walk right foot in one time. Take your hips towards the back hip, towards the right one. Left hand down the left leg, right arm up. Relax your head and your neck. Work with the gentleness of your breathing. The fluid quality that can let your hips move like you want, your jaw move like you want, etc. Release, lounge, lunge. Pad your back knee. Take the right knee down. Walk the left foot forward. You'll get a good view of the pose over here, but I won't see you. Right hand goes forward of the shoulder. Lean the right hip down. Turn your chest so your chest faces your left knee. The goal of this pose is to get the right whole side body stretching. Engaging your abdominals, come up slowly. Step into all fours and lower completely to your belly. Once you get here, just move your hips a little side to side, lubricating your hips. And I want you to try this move. Bend both knees, trying to bring your heels to touch your butt. They probably won't touch. Head stays down, thighs stays down. Inhale, feet to the floor. Exhale, bend your knees, heels towards the butt. Try to press the belly button and the pelvis down. Do that twice more. And press back. Downward facing dog. Reverse warrior. Bring your right foot forward and come up to warrior 2. Bend the right knee. So check out my feet. Try to make yours look like this. Yes, press right knee back a little, arms up. Better. Left arm up, side bending over the left leg, right arm over the head. Bend deeply the right knee. Reach away from your right knee with your torso. Okay, come on up, straighten the right knee. Walk left foot a little in, come forward, and tilt for triangle. Lean the upper body back, open through the left rib cage. Down, release, lounge lunge, hands on the floor, back knee down. Then walk right foot forward a bit. Take your hips towards the floor and then turn your chest towards the right leg. So yes, my wrist is holding a lot, but I'm also holding through my abdominals and my pelvis, so it shouldn't feel overwhelming in my wrist. Release, use your abdominals, step directly into downward dog this time. Okay, warrior one with hands clasped. Bring the left foot forward and rise up to meet me in warrior one. So we'll take this step by step. I know you can't see my head, but it's okay. Put your hands on your hips. Take your elbows back behind you. And then keeping your elbows bent, take your hands off your waist like this. And try to bring your hands like you're putting the backs of your hands on your lower back. Bring your fingers towards each other, try to get them to interlace. And then if you get them, pull the shoulders back, and then see if you can start to push the knuckles back. Wherever your body says no, you just stay in that spot where your body says no. But don't come out of the pose. Do what you can instead of leaving it entirely. So fluidity is also about learning to flow as far as we can, pause when we need to, and then to just find a way through. Release your hands. You have two options. I'm going to show the easier one first. Standing quad stretch. Standing on the left leg, bend the right knee, grab your ankle. Then take the knee back, so it's going to be next to your other knee, and tuck the pelvis forward. I'm going to do this one for my more advanced folks. If you know lunge heel to butt, you can do that instead. Kick slightly back to your hand, but keep tucking the butt under. You should feel your right quad and your hips stretching. Hey. Carefully release. Set your right knee down, left leg is forward, so we're still on the same side. Coming into twisting lunge, down level, easy twisting lunge. Right elbow over left knee, fist with the bottom hand, other hand on top. Yes, there you go, Susan, you got it. Good. Squeeze the right butt cheek, push the right knee back. Stay where you are, key, you're good. Just move your right knee to the right a little and push the right butt cheek back. Try again. Release, hands down. Step back to plank or all fours and lower down to the belly. We're going to do a little hip exercise. Put your hands under your shoulders. Head stays on the ground for now. Pushing with your right hand, lift your right leg off the ground, bend the right knee. And then pushing with the right hand, roll over to the left side of your chest. Try to tap your right toes on the floor over on the left side of you. Inhale, come back to the center, right leg down. Forehead stays down the whole time, ideally. Exhale, left leg up, pushing with the left hand, roll over onto the right hip. Try to tap your left toes on the ground on the other side of you.
Inhale to the center. If you're confused, just stop and watch me for a round. Exhale, pushing with the right hand, roll over to the left, tap, right foot over on the left side. Inhale, center. Exhale, push with the left, lift left foot, tap the toes over on the right. Go once more per set. If you don't get the toes down, you just go a little bit instead. That's completely all good. Press back, downward dog. Inhale, bring your right foot forward, warrior one. Hands on your waist, take them back. Now take hands out to the side like you're elbowing two people. Slide the back of your hands along your lower back and interlace your fingers. Starting with the shoulders, take shoulders back, punch knuckles down and back. Lift your chest. Wherever you needed to stop on that journey, you just stop there. Really nice. Pull shoulders back, lift the chin. We're almost there. Release. Hands on the hips, step forward for standing quad stretch. You're doing the advanced version, lunge, heel to butt. Bend left knee. It's okay if you need to lift the knee to get your foot, but then take it back. So you want your hip forward of your knee. Tuck tailbone, so it's a butt thing that makes that happen. Pretty good. Kicking back slightly, tuck tailbone down. Knees are towards each other. Turn on your inner thighs. So it very likely will feel like not a big deal pose, or look like, pardon me, not a big deal pose, but it'll feel like a big deal pose. Release. Step left foot back. Set your knee down. Twisting lunge, down level, easy twisting lunge. Release, hands down. Move directly to downward dog. Nice work, everyone. Okay, please set your knees down and watch a demo. This is camel with the wall. If you have a couch, the couch is actually ideal, and I'm going to show you why. If you have a wall, you'll just have to put your hands on the wall instead. So please watch. I'm going to take my blanket or my mat so that I have knee padding. For me, the blanket is fine, but you may end up wanting your mat. I'll take my knees wide, about, let me show you, this wide, and my toes can touch behind me. So if my knees are too close, I'll feel kind of stuck. We're going for fluid. With my knees wide, I'm going to put my hips about maybe 3 to 6 inches from the wall, holding onto the couch. I'm going to press my hips into the couch, and I'm going to pull the couch towards me. If I have a wall, it's a little harder, but I put my hands on the wall, and I try to pull my chest up the wall. So what I'm trying to do is get my whole back to bend, starting with my shoulders, and moving towards my middle spine. If I feel okay, I can let my head release back. I'm squeezing my butt and pushing my hips into the wall. And it's time to come up, pull, and I sit down. Your pose may not be as deep as mine, but that's the idea, okay? Let's see if you're able to move your camera so I can watch you. Cool. If not, it's okay. Pad your knees, set up facing your wall or your couch, your wall-like item. Place your hips about 6 inches from the wall. Spread the knees open wide and touch the big toes behind you. So key knees wider, big toes touching. Now, first order of business, press your feet into the floor and squeezing your butt, push your hips into the wall so they touch the wall. You put your hips against the wall. There you go, Susan. Very good. Now lift the chin, looking up. Ask your shoulders to back bend first. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Very nice. Squeezing your butt, press your hips into your couch or wall. So your hips go forward of your knees. Holding on if you got a grip. Yeah, you can hold the handle. That might work well, Keith. Let your chin go back a little. Feel the opening through your chest as well. Take 3 fluid breaths. Lift the chin if you can. You got this. Beautiful. Slowly come up. Just sit down, either kneeling or cross-legged. Place your hands on your heart and breathe into your heart. Normal to feel weird, weird to feel normal. That's life, right? Feel the fluidity, the cadence of your breath. Eyes open. Watch me. This is our last pose before cool down. It's a little advanced, but I think you all can do it. I'm going to take my strap and make a big loop, and then I'll lay on my back, and I'm actually going to put my foot in the strap first. Do you see how there's a loop here? And I'm just going to put my foot down, and then I'm going to bring my strap up so it's something I can grab easily. Well, from here, my feet are side by side. I come up in the bridge. Then I'm going to see if I can take my strap and my hands behind so I can hold with both hands. If not, one hand is okay. The foot with the strap, I'm going to walk it into the center a little bit, holding on tight with my fingers. I'll press into the foot and see if I can lift my other leg up. When I'm ready to switch, I'm going to open up the strap. This is magic witchcraft here. I'll step my other foot into the strap and my first foot out. Then all of a sudden I'm on the other side. If I have to come down to switch, that's okay too. Once I get to the other side, other leg up. Few breaths. I didn't do that many, and I come down. Not an easy pose. Let's see how it goes. Grab your strap and put it around your right ankle. Lay down on your back. Key, turn your camera lower so I can see you. Lay down on your back, having your strap around the ankle and the kind of tail of the strap really long. So it can go kind of by your side, so you'll be ready. Yes, exactly. And bring it in towards your side body so it's as close as it can go now. Leaving your head on the floor, push into your feet and your arms, and come up into Puente Bridge. Now just stay here for a moment, and then try to reach your hands towards the strap, as close to your ankle as you can get it. And bring the hand holding the strap more towards the center, and see if your other hand can go on top of your first hand. Pushing your hands into the floor, fingers are interlaced. Breathing strongly, this might be just in your mind or in reality. Press into your right foot, lift left knee up, and straighten left leg towards ceiling. Good job. Yeah, that big engagement as you lift. Now gently, left foot down. Try to do this transition. Open the two ends of your strap and step your left foot inside the strap. Yes, you got it. So close. Step your right foot outside the strap. Walk your strap so it's together. Hands reach towards your ankle as close as they'll go. Hands on the floor. Spread your toes, pushing into your left foot. Bring right knee up and right leg straight. You got it. Take one big breath. Right leg up. Now set the foot down. Yeah, that's about as long as I can do it too, Susan. Open your strap and slowly come down. Once you're down, just stay down, take a rest, rock the knees. Goodbye, strap. That was a very clear sentiment, Susan. You were like, see you later, strap. So that was actually a warm down, even though it was an apex pose, because it gets your back ready for cool down. But first, let's do some ab work on the back. I'll do it with you. Pelvic tilts. Feet down flat, strap is out of the picture, no longer needed. With your back flat on the floor, inhale, arch the spine. Low back lifts, middle back lifts. Exhale, round the spine. Butt might lift slightly. Inhale, arch, middle and low back lift. Exhale, round. Take 3 more rounds and arches. Pausing in the center. Interlace your fingers for the beginner version of elbow to knee. Inhale, head and shoulders up. Hold the breath, tuck tailbone. Exhale, pick left foot up. Left knee over your hip, pull belly down. Inhale, both feet down, head is in the center but up. Hold the breath, tuck. Exhale, elbows right, picking up the right foot, pull belly down. Inhale, center, try to keep both sides of your back on the floor. Hold the breath at full, tuck tailbone. Exhale, elbows left, picking up left foot, toes spread, pull belly down. Inhale, center. Hold the breath, tuck. Exhale, elbows right, picking up right foot, spread toes, elbows up, pull belly down. Take 3 more rounds. Go smooth like water. Starting out slower is usually more fluid, and being more fluid allows us to move faster. Then you finish, lay everything down and move the knees side to side once more. Pause in the center, back release pose. Cross left ankle over your right knee, flex foot. Press your knee away from the belly. Either stay there or pick right foot up and pull your knees towards your chest. Areas that feel less than fluid, move a fluid breath there. So water doesn't penetrate rock, right? Water goes around it, flows past it. Whatever is stuck for you, you use your breath not to kind of permeate it, but to move right around it. Switch your legs. Bring your knees in or keep the foot down, it's up to you. Hold on to your shin if you're bringing the knees in. Relax the back of your body. Carefully release. Put your knees side by side and your feet side by side. Using your abdominals, pull your knees in towards the belly, lift your head, and try to grab your elbows up over your knees. If this is not possible today, grab somewhere else on your arms, tuck the chin in, and hug your knees into your chest. Some point soon, release. Make your way into Shavasana. Any leg and arm position you want for Shavasana. Maybe you want to use a wall for Shavasana.
Maybe you want to go to the edge of a couch and put your knees on the edge of the couch with your shins kind of relaxing onto it. If you're laying flat on the mat, draw your shoulders down away from your ears and squeeze them towards each other. So flip your palms to face up and then draw one shoulder way under your body, like try to get it to your back. And then the other one, yeah, same thing. Keeping your arms palms up by your sides. Feel the breath moving through and around your chest. I will be quiet for a couple moments, and then I will take you out of it. It'll be about 5 minutes of rest. This is maybe your apex pose, especially if you're watching the recording. Don't skip this. I know, because I sometimes skip this part too, but don't do it. Rest. I'll take you out soon. Mindfully bring your awareness to your body. Don't get up. Just start moving your hands, feet, fingers, and toes. Take a big stretch like you just woke up and you're like, oh, I gotta get ready for my day. What's your day getting ready for a stretch look like? Then contract your knees to your chest, roll to one side, fetal position. Fetal position. Fetal position. Even sing for you to remind you. Use your arms, press up sideways, and then lift your head. Every single class, that's the way I want you to get up. Bring your hands together. Feeling how you feel now. I know I feel refreshed. I feel a little more smooth after the emotional day I had. Maybe you feel that way. Maybe the class didn't have that effect on you. It's like going to hit everyone differently. Love, respect, and gratitude for each of you. Thank you for trusting me to teach you. Thank you for joining me today. Feel free to take a little bow, a little nod for yourself.